Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're looking at a PC Steam random. I know we just done an Abandonware, and now we're looking at a PC Steam random, a game I've wanted to have a look at for a while, and I didn't even know it had a demo. And that is Japanese Rail Sim Journey to Kyoto, a game that was originally released in Japan on the Switch exclusively. Then it got localized surprisingly, on the Switch, and then got a PC version. And I'm like, what? Very confused. But I didn't even know there was a demo, because this is, like I said, this is the trial version, as it says on the screen, but it's the demo on Steam. Mainly because the game has got such an expensive point of entry. It's ridiculous. The game, do you know how much the game is on Steam? It's £46.49. It's really expensive. So this game is basically, no, $60. $60 on Steam. Thereabouts. That's insane. You know, I know Japanese games can generally be quite expensive on Steam, especially if they're like a little lesser known. Like that Crayon Shin-chan game I want to play. But it's like, whoa, that's crazy, man. At least that's like in my head. It's just way expensive. So I'm happy that there's a demo. It means I can play this game fairly, without use of alternate means, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're going to be playing the demo today. This game was released back in June 2022, which obviously this video is being released in 2023, but I'm actually recording this in 2022. So it's developed and published by Sonic Powered. Company Limited. Yeah, there's a few. I think there's a few of these Japanese rail sim games. Some of these games came out on the 3DS, so it is like a little series. But this is, I think one of the first ones we've probably got in English. I think. So, honest with you. But let's go into it. We have settings, and I've already adjusted the settings as needed. We have a travel guide and start. What's the travel guide? Let's just have a look at the travel guide to start off with. So this just gives us different books. The Kurama line, which is what seems to be advertised. Oh, okay, so it's locked. So there's all different lines you can take. Okay, fair enough. There's basically, it keeps track of the medals and how you did and whatnot in your training journey. So, alright. So I might as well just read that little thing on the screen. So in the trial version, you can test drive the D-Machi Yanagi Moto Tanaka section down the Kurama line. So we can do one line, which is fine. That's all we need to do to see what the game's like. In the section beyond that, and on other routes, you can enjoy the beautiful scenery of Kyoto and feel like a real driver with powerful live-action images. So they use live-action images. Okay, interesting. It has got a positive review score on Steam, but it has only got 42 reviews as of me recording this video. So I guess we'll do the section mode. And obviously we can only do the one line, so let's do the one line. So let's see. It's drive the panorama train in a 900 series Carrara with a maple red colored body to blend in with the maple leaves in autumn. All passengers can enjoy the scenery because of its enormous view. The outbound line starts from the suburbs and slowly moves into the mountains. Observe how the scenery slowly changes into autumn until you arrive at this final stop, Kurama Station. Okay. So we're actually only driving a very small part of it. So let's have a look what we have. So you can actually see, oh, look at these pictures. These are nice pictures. I will admit, I really would like to go to some of these. One of the things, I do want to. I'm a bit hesitant about going to Japan because I think its culture is very different than what I am as a person. I have been to Taiwan, and the cultures are somewhat similar in certain respects. But I would still like to go to Japan, and one of the things I would like to do is travel around Japan in a train, just down the train lines. So, in each of these stations, would love to just get off here at this station and just venture around the town in Ichihara. Just think it'd be lovely. Just go around, explore. yeah, we only have one we can play. Obviously, the Den Machiyanagi. Let's see what it says. So be careful because there is a railroad switch with a speed limit of 20 kilometers right after you leave Denmachi station. Drive slowly until after the railroad switch. After a while, there is a curve with a speed limit of 45 kilometers an hour, and the overall max speed of the section is 50 kilometers an hour. Don't rush and drive safely because the next station is closer than you think. Okay. Right, we're going to give this one a go. Yay. See how complicated this is. Welcome to the driver's seat at Ainzan Railway. Before you start, let's check the operation settings. Yep, fair enough. So, you can have different things. This type A is driver's view, train horn. Because this is basically these games, I assume, is a little bit like the Densha to Go games, a little bit. So you can speed up, slow down with that. That's the master controller. Left stick. The master controller, turning it clockwise makes powering acceleration start and speed increase. The higher the number, the faster the train will continue to run. By turning it back off, the train will gradually decelerate and continue into inertia driving. Then you have the brakes, which are connected to the right stick. Okay. Brakes, increase brakes, decrease brakes. But you can also use, you can also kind of use the D-pad and the face buttons to control the brakes and the master controller as well. Okay, it's okay. We'll go with that. Okay, so you can keep it, or you can have the... You have to keep it in that direction. I think the release is probably better for me. We're waiting for the doors to close. I'm gonna be honest with you, the resolution of the pictures of the around me, the panorama, is not particularly high resolution, is it? Just saying. But at the moment we can't do anything because the doors are open. And we're waiting for the doors to close. The doors are closing. Start driving once the door light is lit. Start driving as soon as the thing... Yeah, I understand that, but... Speeding. Speeding the speed limit. I don't mean to be speeding. Yeah, I get that. Just... I don't know the speed the train is speeding. The way they've done it, though, Richard. Okay. Try and maintain 35 kilometers an hour. Right. Oh, look, there's another train. Oh, look at that. Okay. Speed up a little bit. Alright. In all fairness, it does look quite nice. The scenery very much looks very nice. But the train will be cancelled if you run out of time. Well, at least give me a chance, right? I feel like this game would be so much better in VR though. Alright, so we're very close. So I'm just... think I did okay. Stopping was a little bit early. I got a B. Okay. Now, I will admit I do like the release controls. They're much better because then you have full control of how the train drives. But no, I think this is not too bad. I do feel like the resolution of the panorama is not great, but then again, it's basically the same kind of resolution you'd get if you would basically Google Street View. But I do like that they basically what they've done is that they've put it in front of an actual real train. So it's all real simulation of some. It's all actually kind of like, even though it is simulation, it feels real while you're playing it. It's got a really cool vibe. That's a really cool vibe. I really like this. This is really cool. I will admit though, one thing, this is the kind of game would be better with VR. If you could have VR with this, it would be unbelievable. You'd be so, you think you could map it to the controls of the VR controls, and you look around and you could see the scenery. And as you look around, you can see everything. You look behind you, and you can see the actual stuff that's in the train car behind, in the actual like cockpit of the train behind you. It's just awesome. It'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to have another crack at this section. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Would I be interested in picking up this game? If I could get it on sale for somewhere around the price range of $5, I'm sorry, I'm just going to be honest, $5, I would go. Yeah, I don't mind paying $5 for this, but the price it's at currently is just insane, in my opinion, based on what you're getting. So, but it's a cool idea. It's a cool thing. I'm glad that I've managed to play the demo and see what it's like, because it's like I said, it's a cool concept. The execution is done pretty well. I like the controls. I like the scenery. It's just that price point is really, really, really what holds, I guarantee, most people back from purchasing the game. It's just that price point is so high, considering what you're actually getting. So, but besides that, good. But I'm going to stop there. I hope you've enjoyed. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.